A forever begins today. We stand on the cusp of eternity, looking out at the horizon that beckons, full of promises, full of hope. The future stretches before us, uncertain, yet filled with the beauty of possibility. We have walked through the days that have brought us to this moment, learned from the lessons of the past, and now, here we are, ready to embark on a journey unlike any other. With every step we take forward, we write our own story, shaping it as we go. The past is behind us, but it whispers its wisdom, urging us to be better, to love deeper, to live with purpose. The present is ours to shape, and the future, well, the future is the place where our dreams can take root and flourish. Today is the beginning of something beautiful, something lasting. Today is where forever begins, not in the far-off distance, but right here, right now. Every moment we live is a moment that builds upon the next, creating a legacy that will echo far beyond the days we walk on this earth. This journey begins with a single step, yet it is a step that carries the weight of all that has come before. Our hearts beat in time with the rhythm of the world, and in that heartbeat we find our connection to everything that is. Every experience we have ever had, every person we have met, and every challenge we have faced has led us to this point. In this moment, we are not merely individuals, but part of something much larger. We are threads woven into the vast tapestry of life, each of us unique, yet intertwined in ways we may never fully understand. There is a magic in knowing that our lives are not isolated, but connected to the countless others who have walked this path before us and will walk it after us. The future is not something to fear, but something to embrace, for it holds the potential for growth, for change, for love. The journey is not always easy, but it is always worth it, for it leads us to the person we are meant to become. We often think of time as something linear, a sequence of events that move in one direction. But time is more than that. It is a river that flows through the fabric of our lives, carrying us along with it, sometimes gently, sometimes with great force. We cannot control the current, but we can choose how we navigate it. The choices we make today ripple out into the future, affecting not only our own lives, but the lives of others. In every decision, there is an opportunity to create something lasting, something meaningful. The world is full of opportunities, each one a chance to make a difference, to leave a mark, and though we may not always see the impact of our actions, rest assured that they are felt in ways we cannot even imagine. Each kind word, each act of love, each moment of courage adds to the momentum of a future that is being built right now. The future is not a distant dream, it is being created in this very moment. The road ahead may not always be clear, and there will be times when the path seems uncertain. Yet, it is precisely in those moments of uncertainty that we find the greatest opportunity for growth. It is when we are unsure of where we are headed that we are most likely to discover our true purpose. The challenge is not in knowing the way, but in having the courage to take the first step, even when the road is dark and the destination unclear. We must trust that the journey will reveal itself one step at a time, and in that trust we find peace, for we know that we are never truly alone. We are guided by a force greater than ourselves, a force that whispers to us in the quiet moments, encouraging us to keep moving forward. A forever begins today, not because we have all the answers, but because we have the willingness to keep seeking them. The beauty of life lies not in perfection, but in the willingness to embrace the unknown. As we stand on the threshold of a new chapter, we are reminded that every end is also a beginning. The end of one journey marks the beginning of another, and so it goes, in a never-ending cycle of growth and transformation. We are constantly evolving, becoming the people we are meant to be. This process of becoming is not always easy, nor is it always comfortable. But it is in these moments of discomfort that we are most likely to grow. It is in the face of adversity that we find our true strength. We are capable of more than we can imagine, and it is through pushing ourselves beyond our limits that we discover the depths of our potential. The future is not a place that we arrive at. It is something that we create with every choice we make. And as we create it, we are also creating ourselves, shaping who we are meant to become. The journey is not always a straight line, and it is not always predictable. There will be twists and turns, moments of joy and moments of sorrow. But it is in the contrast between these experiences that we find the richness of life. Without the challenges, we would not appreciate the victories. Without the darkness, we would not recognize the light. It is the contrast that makes life beautiful, that makes it worth living. And as we move through the seasons of our lives, we are reminded that everything is temporary. The moments of difficulty will pass, and the moments of joy will come. Life is a balance, a dance between light and dark, between hope and despair, between beginnings and endings. And through it all, we continue to move forward, guided by the knowledge that our forever begins today. Every day is an opportunity to begin anew, to create something beautiful, something lasting. In the end, it is not the destination that matters, but the journey itself. It is not the achievement of some distant goal, but the steps we take along the way that define us. We are defined not by what we have accomplished, but by who we have become in the process. The true measure of our lives is not in the things we accumulate, but in the love we give, the kindness we show, and the lives we touch. We are all part of something much larger than ourselves, and it is in this interconnectedness that we find our true purpose. Our forever begins today, because today is the only moment we truly have. The past is gone and the future is yet to come. But today is a gift that holds the potential for all that we can be, all that we can do. Today is where forever begins, in the choices we make, in the love we share, and in the hope we carry forward. As we move forward, we must remember that the journey is not just about us. It is about the people we encounter along the way, the relationships we build, and the impact we have on the world. We are not isolated beings, but part of a larger community, a global family that is connected in ways we may never fully understand. Every action, no matter how small, has the potential to ripple out and affect others in profound ways. The kindness we show to one person can inspire them to pass it on to another, creating a chain of love and compassion that spreads far beyond what we can see. It is this interconnectedness that makes life so beautiful, so meaningful, and it is through these connections that we find our purpose, that we find our forever. For, in the end, it is love that lasts, love that endures, love that is the true essence of forever that begins today. Today is a new beginning, a chance to start fresh, to create something that will last long after we are gone. The choices we make today will shape the world of tomorrow, and the impact of our actions will be felt for generations to come. It is up to us to decide what kind of legacy we want to leave behind. Do we want to be remembered for our achievements, or do we want to be remembered for the love we shared, the kindness we gave, and the difference we made in the lives of others? Our forever begins today. And it is through our actions, our choices, and our love that we create a future that is worth living, a future that is bright, hopeful, and full of promise. Today is the beginning of that future, and we have the power to shape it in ways we never thought possible. Every choice we make, every word we speak, every act of kindness we show, has the potential to create a ripple that will affect the world in ways we may never fully comprehend. We are part of something much larger than ourselves, and it is in this awareness that we find our true purpose. Today is not just another day, it is the beginning of something extraordinary, something that will last forever. And as we move through life, let us remember that our forever begins today, in the choices we make, the love we give, and the legacy we leave behind.